And the reason for the pause or to rethink is really to do with the change in circumstances. So if all things were equal, last week we talked about, and we said that at East London, we were thinking not to open on the 4th because Saturday would be for us very busy, and not enough staff would be around. So we would move it to the Monday, which would have been the 6th. Now that the lockdown is being full in Leicester, and there is talk about other places also having this effect or impact, I think that gives us cause for pause. And I think we have to be very careful. If we open, then it's going to be very difficult to close it again. So therefore, I think somebody made the suggestion that if we were to observe, I think Brother Abdul Karim made the comment, that a whole lot of things will become open on the 4th. We don't know what the impact of that is going to be. Already we know what is happening in Leicester. And therefore, we are probably in a very similar kind of situation with our community and the masajid and the congregational prayers and so on. So therefore, I think it does make sense for us to, watch the space a little bit, delay it a little bit. If we want to move it to the 13th, that's probably better, or even the 15th, that's probably a better thing to do. And it's important that, we shouldn't just be driven by lots of other smaller masjids just wanting to open up. We should actually give out the message why we're doing what we're doing. And the reason for this pause and the reason for this delay, because we don't want to put our community at that vulnerable risk. So if we put out the message, we delay it a little bit, we can also observe what is going on. But I do think that it's not a good idea to delay it too much. Also, don't underestimate the community. The community are also observing. And they're seeing that, Leicester is under lockdown again. So they're also mindful of that. They will understand that fact as well. So I think a little bit of a delay, probably Monday the 13th or even Wednesday the 14th. And we also want to make sure that we want to open up in a very gradual way and a very controlled manner so that we can actually try things out, either with Zohar and Asr first for a couple of days before we get to Jum'ah on a Friday. So I think that approach would probably be better, inshallah.
Okay, well, no discussion about the gradual opening. Everybody agree with this. But the question is, when are we going to start? That's the question. But all these points about educating people, how to come, what to do, this is okay. No discussion about this. It goes without saying.
I agree with you.
The question is when we start. We are for the opinion. We are more with Dr. Abdul Karim Khalil's opinion, actually, to delay this because to see how the situation is going to be. This is our opinion. Now, that's why we are discussing this. And maybe you agree with us.
So
anybody wants to make any comment about this?
My suggestion was to leave it until the 13th or the 15th.
So you are not suggesting that as we sit again on the 7th or 8th to see how the situation is?
No, I think we do need to sit and see what the situation is, how the situation changes before that.
Okay. Any other comment regarding the opening? Yeah, Brother Abdurrahman.
Yes, I do agree with the delaying, but I just want to remind ourselves that we're also responsible for our